KO for Astral and perfect stop. Hey guys, I'm back with another combo versus. Today we'll be seeing if Guilty Longinus with Giga Octa and Armor 0 is a competitive combo or not. So this is a combo from the comments, and I have to say, I do like this combo just by looking at it. I am a huge fan of Octa. It is actually the first driver that I found which could beat Arca's Drift and Same Spin. My original bearing actually lost to his Drift Same Spin, but I use Octa on Roar and I want to say Giga to actually beat his Roar combo on his Drift. So I am a huge fan of Octa, and I have to also say that my Octa does beat my Xtend Plus in Same Spin as well. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and weigh the parts, throw the combo together, and put it up against the gauntlet. So let's go ahead. Alright, so as usual, I'm going to make sure the scale is calibrated. It should be around 50 grams. And yes, the scale is calibrated. So first, I'll go ahead and weigh Guilty Longinus with Armor 0 first. So 40.93 grams. Next, let's go ahead and weigh Giga. So this is the Giga from my Savior Perseus combo. So let's see how much this one weighs. 32.75, so not bad. And next, let's go ahead and weigh Octa. So this is my Octa. 14.08. So let's see what the entire combo weighs. Holy cow, 87.71 grams. So now this makes me want to try to make a combo that can hit 90 grams. But yeah, let's go ahead and put this against the gauntlet. Alright, so first we have Perfect Belial, which is Dynamite Belial with the L gear, F gear, Nexus with the S gear, and Venture with the V gear. I'll go ahead and launch this first 3 to 5 times. Then we'll go ahead and switch over to Guilty Longinus with that Armor 0, Giga, and Octa. And let's see what happens. I know Same Spin, this Octa is very, very good. Opposite Spin, it's not too bad. And also I realized I can't make a statement saying that this Octa beats my Xtend Plus without showing that. So I will show that at some point during this battle. So let's see what happens with this. Alright, so Perfect Belial first. You can definitely see the spin on Guilty. Or sorry, the speed. Look how tilted it is though. That might be borderline too much actually, because it's just hitting up against that S gear right now actually. Alright, let's see who wins this. Alright, there you have it, point for Guilty. So we'll go ahead and launch Perfect Belial first again. Alright, so that is already a point for Perfect Belial. Guilty got that hit and KO'd itself over here. If it had, I think it might have won. But let's just let this play out. I definitely like 2B a lot more than Nexus and Astral. It's a lot smoother in my opinion. So let's go with Perfect Belial first again. Alright, so that is a point for Guilty, and we'll go ahead and launch Guilty first this time. Let's see if I can launch it in a way in which it doesn't self-KO. Alright, so that is definitely a point for Guilty. And what I'm trying to do against this combo is I'm not going to burst it, so I am trying to get the KO. That's why I am doing an aggressive launch angle-wise with Perfect Belial. So let's go with the guilty combo first again. It's getting some good hits, but yeah, it's not going to KO it, I don't think. That, I gotta get some dirt out of this stadium. Octa's has pretty good KO resistance. The more you wear it though, I found that the KO resistance starts to subside. So let's go ahead and launch guilty first, one more time. Almost got the KO. Yeah, guilty's pretty stable right now in that Octa. And you can see Perfect Belial is losing a lot of speed. They are equalizing, but the speed loss is visible. You can see now guilty has a lot less speed as well. Alright, let's see. Alright. Point for guilty, so let's switch to the next combos. Alright, so we have Astral Spriggan with the Armor 10, Giga, and Rise. I'll launch this first 3 to 5 times. Then we'll go ahead and switch over to Guilty Longinus with Armor 0, Giga, and Octa. This would be a good match. More and more, I find myself liking Rise. It's pretty fun to use. I like how it goes around the edge and keeps all of its speed without KOing, so I really like that, but let's see what happens. A lot of contact points with these two Beyblades, so there will probably be a KO. Or a burst, actually. You guys know Spriggan. Alright, so, Astral first. Let's see. Astral isn't doing too bad, actually. It's doing better than I thought it would. That looked like a point for Astral. Let's see if it has any clicks. Yeah, a lot of clicks. It actually almost burst. Wow, Guilty almost burst as well. So let's go with Astral again. Good hit by Guilty. Good recovery by Astral too, actually. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of contact points on these two Beyblades. I think Astral might take this one again. Yeah, Astral stayed upright while Guilty was over tilted. Alright. Let me adjust the stadium actually. And let's go with Astral first. Let's go one more time. Astral first. I could honestly launch this Guilty a lot harder. Actually, using a power launcher, I mean, this would be no different than using Xtend Plus, actually. What I saw is Astral with the slight spin finish. I will slow that down though, as it was very slight. Alright, let's go with Guilty first. Alright, so that is a burst finish for Guilty. I'll just put Astral back together first. Alright, let's adjust the stadium. And let's go with Guilty first again. And you guys may be wondering why I'm doing a tilted launch with Guilty. Let me show you guys. This is my Octa. you can see it doesn't have the point that it normally does. It is a bit worn down. So if I launch it straight, sometimes it goes out of control. Now I haven't launched it in a while, so I'll just try to launch it straight down and see what happens. All right, KO for Astral, and perfect stop. So let's launch Guilty first again. So I guess it does sort of stay in the center, but I do like to tilt just because of that. If I'm going against a Beyblade, which I believe wants to KO me, I definitely like to tilt my Beyblade forward, so sort of like that way. Therefore, it's hitting up against the chip. All right, so let's go with Guilty first again. All right, that is a KO. I do believe it KO'd before first. And we'll do one more launch with Guilty first before we switch combos. No idea whatsoever what happened there. So, just the stadium, and let's try with Guilty first again. Rise is doing a little attack. You can see how tilted Guilty is. The problem is if it gets over tilted, the Guilty will scrape the stadium floor and slow down. So you have to find the right tilt on the launch. That is definitely a win for Astral, and we'll go ahead and switch combos. I'm just switching my launchers around as we are on the left spin Beyblade, as you guys know. Alright, so we have Roar Bahamut with Armor 2, Giga, and Drift. I'll launch this first 3 to 5 times. Then we'll go ahead and switch over to Guilty Longinus with Armor 0, Giga, and Octa. And like I said, this Octa beat Arca's Drift, but it was the exact same combo. So let's see how this plays out. I'm gonna be the guy who goes to a tournament and throws Metal Extreme or Extreme Dash on Roar, just for the fun of it. So let's go with Roar first. All right, some good hits by both of these combos actually. Obviously no clicks on Bahamut. About 2 on Roar though, or Guilty. So let's go with Roar first again. Alright, and it did get that pretty much a love tap that made it out of control, but the weight on Guilty is just ridiculous. So let's go with Roar first one more time. You see, Roar can barely nudge Guilty. Alright, so we'll go with Guilty first this time. I need to get another stadium, as I heard they're going to stop making these stadiums. So let's go with Guilty first. Alright. I'm fully expecting Octa to win. Now I think I honestly did launch Roar harder, honestly, but let's just see what happens. Yeah, I launched Roar harder. So we're gonna say that's a point for it. No excuses. So we're gonna say that's a point for it. No excuses. All right, let's go with Guilty first again. Roar. Alright, so it jumped on it. And we'll do that launch. Guilty first. Roar. See if it's gonna make it out of control. Honestly, this looks like a roar. Alright. So we'll do one more launch with guilty first. And I think this is honestly coming down to a difference in launch power. So I have to launch the roar combo pretty hard now to get it to stay in the center, as my drift is wearing more and more. So let's try with guilty first one more time. So I'll say both of these were launched about the same this time. Man, Roar is a champ. Holy cow. Alright, we'll go ahead and go to the next combos. Alright, so we have Rage Diabolos with 3A and Destroy Dash. I went with Rage because I really want another left spin Beyblade. However, I only have one of each of the new DB series. I will most likely get one more of everyone just so I can do battles against the Gauntlet with same copies of combos. But yeah, we'll launch this first 3 to 5 times, then we'll go over to the new Guilty Longinus with Armor 0, Giga, and Octa. This should be interesting. My Destroy Dash is awoken, so let's see what happens. And I mentioned that it's awoken because it probably won't be as aggressive, but it will have more stamina than a normal Destroy Dash. Wow. Alright, that's already a point for Rage. Yeah, that's a point for Rage already. Ooh, would have been a draw. Alright, so we'll launch Rage first again. Oh wow, there were clicks on Guilty. Were there any clicks on? No, 0 clicks on Rage. Alright, Rage. I'm not sure if that was a KO or a burst. I wasn't looking at it, and it came over here at a bad angle from where I was, so I'll have to review that. But if it was a burst, kudos. So we'll go with Rage first one more time. Alright, so this is looking like it may come down to stamina. Let's see what happens. Yeah, Guilty's over tilted. You can see it is way over tilted for this. And that is because of how I'm launching it. So we'll go ahead and launch Guilty first this time. Alright, stadium's good, so Guilty first. Again, I think it was a KO actually. I think it burst in the pocket, but I'll have to slow it down to be sure that it did burst as it was exiting. Is Rage better than Guilty? I don't know, but this combo versus seems that way. So Guilty first. Wow. Somebody KO'd somebody over here. I saw that, but they just started flying after that. So we'll know the point when I do the edit. So let's go ahead and do Guilty first one more time. All right, so Guilty. Man, Radiant's holding its own for real. Wow, look how much stamina is taken away from it. Now I know nobody's going to believe that this Octa is better than my Xtend Plus when it just got outspun the same spin by Destroy Dash. But it is, trust me. So let's switch combos. Alright, so we have Vanish, Fafnir, this time with Armor 3, Over and Never. I'll launch this first 3 to 5 times. Then I'll go ahead and switch over to Guilty Longinus with Armor 0, Giga, and Octa. I'm not sure what's going to happen here, but let's see. Alright, so Vanish first. I mean, I highly doubt that Guilty gets a KO. Vanish is really good at absorbing hits. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop over tilting Guilty. This would be good if I'm trying to get the KO, but Vanish is just too good at absorbing impact, so I need a different strategy for this. Let's go with Vanish first again. And you can see I launched it more straight up than tilted. Trying to make it more of a stamina matchup now. And that definitely worked. Alright, so let's go with Vanish first one more time. And again, I'll make it a stamina matchup. I'm gonna let it play out just because. Alright. These launchers, they're not bad, but I'm not a fan of this new launchers. So, Vanish first again. Alright. There we go. So as you can see again, I launched it more upright. Any tilt that happens to it is happening from hitting Vanish. So it should correct itself. Ooh, that was a really good hit by Vanish. Holy cow, did you see that? Wow. It burst. It bursted. Alright, so that was a burst finish for Vanish. And we'll go ahead and launch Guilty first. Stadium is good, so let's go with Guilty. So what happened for it to get the burst is the rubber on Vanish hit really good up against the Giga and caused it to pretty much burst quicker. So that is a win for Vanish, and we'll launch Guilty first again. Alright, let's see what happens this time. It's gonna be the same result. If Vanish is getting up under there. Yeah. That is crazy. It gets up under there and hits up against the Giga. It takes a lot of stamina. So let's see how many clicks are on Guilty. 0 that time. Okay. I definitely expected there to be clicks. So this will be the last launch, and I'll put 2 combos, one with 2 of the same combos, one with Octa and one with Xtend Plus. I'll put them against each other after this. So, Guilty first. Alright, let's see. Vanish again. Guilty's losing way too much stamina, way too easy. Wow. Alright, so I'm going to switch combos and use 2 of the same combos. So give me 1 second. And you know what? I'll use Tempest. I'll use two Tempests. And so that you guys can see this, we have Tempest Solomon 1S Will Octa versus Tempest Solomon 1S Will Xtend Plus. So this combo is actually, no, it's not heavier. Octa is heavier, so this will be interesting. But I'll switch the drivers on both so that we can see that Octa is just better. And let me switch my launchers to both of them to right spin. And we'll launch both of them first, just a couple times. All right, so let's go with the Octa one first. It is going to jump a lot, I believe. Let's see. Octa did a lot of jumping, but I know for a fact that my Octa can beat my Xtend Plus. There we go, now it's standing up right. Alright, so that's 1 for Octa, and you can save the wings made. It's great. So I'll try not to launch it as hard. So 1 for Octa. And we'll launch Octa first again. And I launched them both the same. The wings just didn't come out of the other Tempest. So Octa. Yeah, you can see they're both launched the same. My the Tempest that I use, I don't know, the wings just come out very, very easy now. As the one with the Gold Solomon is the one that I've used forever in tournaments. Alright, so the Octa one should win again. What's going to happen is the Solomon one is going to over tilt and get under it, while the Octa should make it keep balance, but that doesn't seem like it's going to happen. Alright, maybe I was wrong. Let's see. Alright, I was wrong that time. Let's try it again. But generally, that's what happens. It gets up under here and Octa keeps it standing still. So let's go with the one on Octa first one more time. Alright, so again, the one on Octa is wasting all of its stamina. Yeah, the one with the Gold Solomon seems to have a lot more stamina. Yeah, I might have to do a whole video on this actually, just to get all the switch-ins. Alright, so there you have it. And let's launch the let's launch the Gold Solomon first one time, see what happens. So, such a waste of stamina. It's as if it's saying, I have enough stamina to waste and still beat you. Well, probably not. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna have to do a whole video on this now. Alright, so I'm gonna give my thoughts on the Guilty combo. Alright, so is Guilty Longinus Giga Octa a competitive combo or not? Honestly, I'd say it is a competitive combo. Just what I know about my Octa, I know it didn't really show in the video here, but I'm going to do a whole video on Octa versus Xtend Plus. That way I can get more in depth with the combo variations, aka putting Octa on the gold one or putting Octa on the red one, and get a lot more in depth to show that Octa is better once it's sort of worn. better than Xtend Plus. But yeah, I think this is a competitive combo, not to mention a very, very fun combo. So yeah, if you like these videos, be sure to like, subscribe, and all of that other good stuff. Thanks.